Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for September the 11th through September the 17th, and happy birthday. It is Virgo season, so you'll be getting an extra card in your reading. I've already shuffled, meditated, and these cards flew out for you. I choose 7 cards for 7 days, and it's the energy of each day. This of course is a general reading, so all the information on a personal reading is in the box below, the description box. Okay, so let's go to the cards, shall we? Oh, well, I want to really thank you for all the love that I received. It was just, I don't even have a word for it. It was just embracing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. It was really kind of a quantum leap for me, so I'm really appreciative, and I would love it if you would give me a big thumbs up and comment and share and subscribe if you haven't already. So without further ado, I have 7 cards for 7 days. That's Monday through Friday, and each card is the energy of the day. Of course, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, that information will be below in the description box. And this is for your sun, moon, and rising. So if you know your moon and rising, you can also, there'll be links to those videos in the description box below. You should check those out. It'll give you a really full picture of what's going on with you. And there's usually quite a lot of crossover. So anyway, Monday for Virgo, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, when the Knight of Wands comes flying into a reading, this is really fast energy. This is like a lot, things are happening at a very fast pace. And so he's a wonderful father. He's very exciting. He's very fiery energy. So what I'm also getting, balance your emotions on this day, because it can be very fiery. He can be really excitable. But it's fun. It's this is kind of a fun energy. You may have an opportunity that comes up for you on Monday, and it's kind of an act quickly on your feet kind of energy. But consider your options, but make a decision quickly for the opportunity that comes up, because when the Knight of Wands comes into a reading, he doesn't stay long. He just wants to run around and rescue damsels in distress, and he's there to protection and fight off evil. So if an opportunity comes in for you on Monday, really consider it and consider all the options really quickly, and make that decision, because this opportunity that's coming in may not stay around. It may not linger, so you'd have to act on it quickly. So that's on Monday. That's Monday the 11th. Now Tuesday the 12th is lots going on, you see, and this is kind of the infinity number. It's like the 8. This is asking you for balance. Now on the 12th, astrologically is a very interesting aspect coming into play, because Venus, which is the planet of love, money, finances, relationships, is coming into a positive aspect with Saturn, which is is the planet of karmic awareness, self-awareness, and it's like the teaching planet. So you could get some karmic lessons in that, although it's a positive aspect, and this is a very positive busyness, right? So this could be about love, it could be about finances, but this can be a decision, but I'm getting like a lot is happening. Look. So anyway, this is about being in the moment, Virgo. I was walking Sparky and I was pulling him along, and then all of a sudden I just took a deep breath and I was like, be in the moment. My lovely little dog is in the moment and he's sniffing, he wants to take his time, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I don't need to be anywhere else. If I'm fully engaged in the moment, I can really, and so I started to see things that I wouldn't have noticed, because I was like, I've got to rush and walk him and then get him back and do all this thing. And it was interesting because when I engaged in the moment fully, I had all the time in the world and everything just fell into place. And I enjoyed my walk, and my dog particularly enjoyed it, not being dragged along and rushed through, wanting to smell every blade of grass. Because that's what he does sometimes. He wants to smell every single blade of grass, which is fine. So anyway, whatever, I know you've got a lot going on, but when you're in the moment, that's eternity. Oh my goodness, I just can see the moment, being engaged in the moment is eternity. We only have this moment. We are right where we need to be. Because really, there's no such thing as time. That's a whole other video. On Wednesday, we have the Chariot, which, look, it's another 8. Balance, and this is definitely balance and focus. This is also focusing. So this, when this comes in, so that's focusing on the present moment, right? That's what this is. And when this comes in, it's determination, and this is like two opposing forces. So the driver of this Chariot is really an expert. So he's like focused and determined, and he's got to really rein in those two positive energies, those two opposing energies. So he's very focused and determined, and this signifies triumphant. This is triumph. It signifies triumph. So this is when somebody's been through a very difficult, very fast paced, very, moving, but through some difficult times, but has come out triumphant, come out on top. So when this card comes up, it's signifying, look, this is another thing. This is also about balance. So you're getting a very strong message here, Virgo, to really be balanced in your week and be really focused, but be determined. Don't give up. Things may have been a little challenging at times, but guess what? You're going to come out triumphantly on top. So you don't have to worry. Don't be in fear and don't worry about anything. So that's interesting about the 8, right? And then on Thursday, we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is like, pages are known as messengers, right? So the message behind this card, now, first of all, things are going to, we've got this new full moon that just happened in Pisces, and we're coming up to a new moon in Virgo. What's really fascinating about this month is like we've had so many planets in retrograde, and now everything is going forward, right? They're all going to go direct. There's so many planets going direct, and there's going to be something like 5 or 6 planets, I think, in Virgo, which is a manifesting. Virgo is an earth sign, right? So that's manifesting. So we've just come out of this fiery energy with, Leo, all this fire, all these incredible ideas, all these inspirations and innovative ideas. And then we're coming into Virgo, which is manifesting. So this is, when this card comes up, it's about your intuition and your psychic abilities are being enhanced, and you could choose to study them. But this also could mean that you've met someone. This can be a love letter, this can be a chance meeting with someone. It could be the beginning of a new relationship, a love relationship, Or it could be kind of a connection with someone new that you've met, and you feel that connection. You know, sometimes you meet someone, you think you've known them for lifetimes. It's that kind of thing. Somebody's going to come across your path and you're going to feel that and intuitively feel it, right? That you know this person and you're going to have a lovely connection with them. Water is an emotional connection, right? And then that's Thursday. And then on Friday, we have the 9 of Wands, right? Now, when the 9 of Wands comes up, this is also a determination. This is like a don't give up card, right? This is about standing your ground. And I almost think it's about, I'm getting kind of an activism. It's like speaking your truth and defending your belief systems. This is about speaking up for yourself. Sometimes this can mean that there's like gossip and things going on, and it's about, you know, defending your reputation. But I'm really getting that, well, also we're all kind of moving in this direction of being protective of the earth and the planet, because we've got so much going on. You know, it's almost like karmic payback, you know, all these floods and these terrible natural disasters that are happening around the globe. And, you know, we lose thousands of species each year, you know. I mean, people are waking up, and we're just coming to this point where we're not going to take it anymore, and you can't hide from it. So this can be activism in that way. It's very fiery and passionate, so it can be really standing up for your belief systems. Now, on so that's Friday. On Saturday, we have the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers card can mean that, look, you've fallen really deeply in love with someone. You get a really an incredible deeper connection with someone you already know. It can be a love connection, it can be a friendship, it can be, you know, connection with a mentor, a teacher. It could be something like that. Now, this can also mean a decision, but I think it's more about a connection, particularly as the Page of Cups came up on Thursday. So this, I'm getting more of a deeper connection with someone, and that's on Saturday. I always think of the Lovers actually as a compromising card. So it's like, if you're in a relationship already, it could mean that you can fall in love all over again. It could mean that we could be getting this card, and I'm getting, it's a need for compromise. Now, it can be compromise in any relationship, but that's what relationships are about. They're about coming together, and they're compromising at times. You know, sometimes we just have to compromise, and that's what I'm getting with this card. Now, that's on Saturday. Now, on Sunday, the 17th, we have this wonderful new exciting beginning. Now, this is usually, because it's the wands, it's the fire, right? And look, this is about change, right? This is also about change. This can be about change. This is about embracing the change at a fast rate, right? This has the butterfly, so it's about, you know, transformation. But this is a new opportunity that really comes in. Now, what's really interesting, on the 17th, it kind of comes from the 16th to the 17th, right? The 16th, Mercury and Mars are come into conjunction in a positive conjunction in Virgo. Now, this is a manifesting energy. This is action and manifestation, and this is like the fruits of your labor. So all that stuff that you've done, all this busyness, everything starts to this is a huge manifesting opportunity. So that's it. And then then on the 17th, which is right just after midnight, this happens, right, on the 17th. So it's kind of Saturday, Sunday, if you will. Venus comes into a positive connection to Uranus, which is, you know, my God, this is self-esteem, self-evaluation. This is change, freedom. This is about change. This is about change. Listen, Virgo, it's very important that you are optimistic at this time, and that your feelings are optimistic, and you really see an optimistic future, because this is a very fast, energizing, manifesting. So be aware of your thought process, because you are manifesting at a very intense and fast rate. So this is amazing if you're positive and if you see an optimistic future. So don't forget, really focus on optimism and seeing yourself in an optimistic future. And I have a feeling that you've really worked hard, and Virgo is a very practical, sign, and very earthy. So this is really exciting. This is really exciting for you, Virgo. And so remember to be really cautious of how you feel and the energy that you're putting out, because you're going to manifest it. It's really, really strong for you guys. Now, okay, this is jumping out at me. Archangel. We're going to pull out your extra card for this month, or this week, is Archangel Michael. It jumped out at me, and a bizarre thing happened. My Tibetan bowl, it's broken without a crack. Oh, this is jumping out. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 2 cards that came up for you. The first one was use your imagination and you'll see the answer. You see? And this is my prayer. This is a prayer that's written on the bottom of the card, and it comes on each card, and it says, "Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully, gracefully accept and appreciate your help." And then you describe your situation, but help with the positive vision of your future, or whatever it is that you need help with. But that's beautiful. Now, the other one is, this situation is already resolved, and the prayer is beautiful. Oh, gosh, look at that. There you go. And the prayer that goes with it: I give my worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this. And then you give the details of your situation in a divinely perfect way. There we have it. Okay, well, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate and I love you all. Mwah! I'll see you next week.
For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.